Hello my lovelies and welcome back, and today we are
contentious.
I just told Leon what I just did this intro once already and had to explain to Leon what contentious means. So we're talking about a contentious subject, which is sugar today. So enough of that, stop messing around Leon, serious subject now.
Contagious subject.
Contentious.
Contentious subject.
So we're talking about sugar, okay?
And the sugar tax more importantly.
Yes, so in the UK the sugar tax has come out, and basically what that means is we are charging more for sugary drinks and things that have a lot of sugar in them, okay? Fizzy drinks typically. But what we want to understand and to tell you guys is what is really going on here. See, sugar itself is not an issue. Do you mean our bodies run off glucose, which is sugar, especially our brain, okay? So sugar is not the problem. The problem is the overconsumption, the miseducation, and the misinformation about sugar.
So one point we want to make very quickly is that if we're not careful, as a nation, as a population, as a world, we're going to go down the same route as we did with fat and carbohydrates years and years ago. Fat's bad, so all the low-fat diets, all the low-fat spreads came out, which ended up being high sugar, and it all came back out as, oh yeah, fat's actually not bad, is it? Same with carbohydrates, and the point remains the same. Sugar as a whole is not actually the issue, it's the fact of how much we overconsume on it. So we don't want you to start, the next thing is everyone's going to start bringing out low sugar diets, the low sugar diet, and then basically everyone's going to stop eating fruit and all the rest of it, but it's all about the processed crap and how much there is actually in there that we want you to not worry about, but just take into consideration.
That's exactly it. It's about making people aware about how much they're consuming. We don't want to villainize sugar as a whole, we don't want to villainize fat or protein or any of the macronutrients, let's say, or micronutrients, but we want to understand what's going on in our body, and people need to be educated. Exactly. The problem is that to get anyone to listen, you almost have to go over the top and go throw everything at it. So until you tell a government people are dying or you're losing tons of money, they're probably not going to listen and put a tax on it. And that's pretty much what Jamie Oliver's done. He's just put a load of effort into saying, look, these are the stats, this is what's happening, this needs to change.
Exactly that, and one of the things that Jamie Oliver's wanting to bring out, which I think is fantastic, is a visual aid on the back of packets showing little spoons, as in like a spoon for each gram of sugar, and things like that. Visually, instantly we're going to see, wow, is there that much in there? And it's education straight away, but we need to go a little bit further than that. We need to be getting to the kids and educating those at a young age, and even adults now, our parents, our grandparents, because people just don't understand exactly what's going on, and they're going to read this and go, oh my god, I can't eat anything sugar containing ever again. And it's crazy, and we just want everyone to just take a breath, take it in and relax a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're the first generation now where our kids live longer than our parents, or our kids live longer than ourselves, because we're just so away from where we should be, because without getting really political and silly about it, people are making a lot of money and not really thinking about your health. So unfortunately, it comes down to you, people like us and other people, to educate you. Like, most people don't even know how many calories they eat a day, and it's fine. If they don't want to do that, that's fine. But seeing how many grams of sugar on the back of a can of drink means nothing to them. But if you tell them you allow 5 of these little symbols of sugar and you've had 3 in that fizzy drink already, probably shouldn't be drinking that. Do you know what I mean? It's just about simplifying things and getting the education across to people. So please don't think that sugar is bad for you, but as we always say, get your stuff from good, nutritious sources. Exactly. We know that a fizzy drink doesn't have the same value as some fruit. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, so the main point, guys, just relax. Educate yourself via us, because we will be here to educate you, and make sure you remember the most important thing: moderation. Don't go overreacting and stripping all kinds of sugar out of your diet, because it's very, very important, the same as everything else. I thought you were going to say something, sorry. Man.
No, but I will just add on there while you're there, is that we'll get the low carb proponents that will say, well, our body doesn't actually need sugar, it can make it itself. This is true, it can, but it is quite taxing on your body. It does tend to make you quite lethargic, not for everyone. And why would you avoid it if you can perform better? Because typically, if you want to put more power output, having higher carb diet is going to aid that. I mean, horses for courses, you can all do what you like, but all we're talking about is the kind of the gross negligence by people that are supplying the stuff, and the gross misinformation that the people are getting.
Yeah, and also the huge overreaction to it all. So we hope this helps, guys. Really huge subject, so if you've got any more comments and points you want to make below, make sure you do, and we'll have a look through, and we can maybe come back and
if you've got any other big words that you want to give Leon that he can teach him.
Contentious!
Contentious, well done. And what does it mean?
It means that there's contention between a subject, people on two sides, and they're going contentious.
Let's all have a round of applause for Leon.
We'll be back this time next week with maybe another contentious subject or just a contagious subject. See what I've done there?
Yeah.
We'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.
Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back. So today we are on a contentious, that's the word I want, a contentious subject of sugar.
I don't know what that means. What does contentious mean?
It means like people in contention for it. Some people are either side. It's kind of it's an argumented point.
Contentious.
Like that? Can I start again now?
I like it.
Cool.